Hello, this is Roberto, RP Home Group here in Northeast Florida, and today we're going to go over the 10 mistakes that buyers need to avoid. I'm going to go over the first 5, and the other 5 are going to be at the link below in the blog. Feel free to shoot me any kind of questions you might have on this. So the number 1 mistake that you want to make sure to avoid is not knowing what you want. You need to sit down as a family and consider what is important to you in regards to bedroom size, location, and then sit down with a real estate professional that can ask you important questions in order to make sure that they're meeting your needs and finding the perfect property for you and your family. Mistake number 2, not knowing what you can afford before looking at homes. It's really important to make sure that you sit down as a family and figure out exactly what you're budgeting in order to purchase a home before you go out and take a look at homes. I see it happen all the time where people go look at all types of homes and all different types of price ranges, and the reality is what that does is it sets a false expectation, and it could really make the process very discouraging. Mistake number 3, not getting pre-approved before house shopping. I see this happen all the time. Now remember, a pre-approval and a pre-qualification are completely different things. A pre-qualification, you can just fill in a little form, and then within minutes you'll get something saying that, yeah, you could probably afford this amount of house. The reality is a pre-approval is way more powerful because it allows a couple things. One, it allows you to have to put your best foot forward when making an offer. It's as good as cash, saying, hey, I am good to go, I am qualified, they've checked my income, they've checked my credit score, I know I can get this loan. This is a great indication that I am qualified to make sure that once we agree that it's going to actually close. And also it gives you an opportunity to explore the different types of loans that are out there for you that you would qualify for, and that really does dictate your monthly payments. So like most people, monthly payments are important, your budget's important, so you want to know what options you have and how that affects your monthly payment. Mistake number 4, neglecting to consider the overall expense of owning a home. So what I like to do with my clients is to make sure that they're aware of what the average electric bill is on that property, what the water bill is, what the gas bill is, HOA, CDD fees, all those things matter. I'll give you a perfect example, a personal example. We wrote an offer on a house, me and my wife, and we discovered that the electric bill on average every month was $600. There was a problem with that home in regards to the energy efficiency. We had to withdraw the offer. So what we like to do is we make sure that we reach out to the company, the electric company here, and ask them based off the address, what's the average bill in the summer, what's the average bill in the winter. That way we get clarity in what's the overall cost of owning that home. Mistake number 5, paying too much for a staged home. We see this happen all the time, and the reality is there have been research that has shown that people tend to spend 5% more on a home that's staged. It's great on the seller side. I highly recommend it and we encourage it on the seller side. But on the buyer side, it's our responsibility as real estate professionals to remind you, hey, this furniture isn't coming with this house. Okay, this is, they put some lipstick on it, it looks great, but you're paying, once you close on this house, none of this is going to be inside there. So we got to make sure that you're not focusing too much on the furniture. It's great because it can kind of give you an impression of what you can do, but unless we negotiate for the furniture to convey with the property, which we have, it's important that you overlook that and we write an offer based off of hard data of, in regards to what is actually sold in that community, if that makes sense. So I hope this was of value to you. If you are interested in taking a look at the other 5 mistakes that you want to make sure to avoid as a buyer, please check out our blog and our link below and let us know if you have any questions. As usual, thank you for your time. Bye.